what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Once again, we are graced by the presence of two of the people responsible for making the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie, writer Bobby Herbick and producer Kim Dawson. How you guys doing?
Hey, good. Go Dodgers! I had to get that in.
Back to the Turtle Den. Yes. So we're having you here on the channel again because we want to kind of do a recap of the 30th anniversary of the 1990 movie. Just everything you guys experienced this year. Obviously, there was the virus and stuff. And also you guys wanted to announce something as well. So how was the year when it comes to the 30th anniversary?
It sucked.
It was like somebody slammed the lid on that manhole cover, you know.
We had a lot of hopes for an awful lot. We had hopes for money. We thought we'd make money. Bupkis, zero, nada.
But you guys did do kind of like the virtual Comic-Con tour, sort of. You had different cons. How was that like?
Self-abuse. It's like self-abuse. Sorry, go ahead, Kim.
Oh, I don't know. I enjoyed the Comic-Con and the two virtual cons we've done since. We did one in Fayetteville, North Carolina, which was a lot of fun, and then we did one with a group out in Hawaii as well. That was a blast. And you know what it does is just confirms how much people love the Turtles and why they still have meaning to an audience. It's just they're still relevant.
The aftermath of each one of those we did, when you went Instagram, really, I was telling you, Chris, everything funnels into Instagram, not Facebook and Twitter. It's all in an Instagram world, which is cool, and just a lot of great feedback from doing those, you know, and your show and these podcasts. It's all good. It's just a shame that we're all like, you know, we can't connect. There's this disconnect.
What it does, it has laid some groundwork for this documentary that we're planning, and you know, we still think that there's a marketplace out there for this documentary that we've been working on. There's lots more people who've involved themselves in the story. Cast members and crew members, people really come out of the woodwork who were associated with the film, and I think that's all cool.
This documentary would be specifically about the 1990 movie.
Yeah, how it got made and the process. You know, we talked during our talk before about how many hurdles we had to overcome, and it seems to be repeating itself again. You know, with the COVID, but. Yeah, and there's a lot of different perspectives about that. And, you know, when you talk to stuntmen or crew members who worked in the art department or whatever, it's really enlightening to hear different people's perspective of what happened, what they went through and all of that. So
yeah, it's really the theme. The theme has been, just continues to move forward, that we always just kind of, something gets thrown in front of us, you know. It's like one of those nail strips they throw in front of a runaway car, the cops do. We just seem to get these nail strips. You know, thanks to Chris and you and your cohorts and stuff, that we can at least still kind of keep the heartbeat going, and to segue into this coming week, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, 5, 6, 7 November, Fathom Events with Warner Brothers there's going to be some national screenings. What do you think, Kim? They say it was going to be 1,200 theaters, but because of the obvious, I think it's 400 now.
Yeah, it's cut down to around 400, but it's all posted on that fathomevents.com website that has a link to the Turtles. And I think, Chris, you have that, so you can share that with your friends. But Warner Brothers completely redigitized the picture, new sound, improved sound, and picture quality. So it's going to be on the big screen. It's going to be, for anybody who's a fan, it's like you've never seen it before, because it'll just be richer and deeper and all of that, and the sound will be done in surround. So I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it on the big screen again.
And we're hoping to be, I know Chris has got his lined up. I'm in Phoenix. It's going to be at 3 AMC theaters here in Phoenix. Chris Chris, Kim's got, he can tell you where they are, where he is, but he and I both are, he's got his set. I'm trying to arrange so I can go to one or two of the screenings and talk a bit about what you already know, what we went through to get it made, and then do a little Q&A. And if I have to go to all 3 theaters, I'll do that. But just excited that this was going to happen back in Labor Day. And the reality that it is going to be reality is almost a miracle, right, Kimmy? Right,
yeah, it is, and you know, the at least AMC theaters are operating. Some theaters are at 40%. The Disney theaters are at 50%, but they've got all the protocols in place for safe distancing and all of that. And you know, I'm particularly fortunate because we're going to be back in the theater that we premiered the movie in 1990. So it used to be about a 250 seater. Now it's 148 seats, and then they're going to cut that in half, so 75 people can watch that, the screening. But they're going to put it on 2 screens at once. So assuming that they sell enough tickets, but I'm thinking that they will. Disney.
Is that an AMC theater?
Yeah, AMC.
Oh, it is.
Of course, Regal was big part of the plan, and that's where we lost about 500 or 600 screens because Regal shut down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's a few independents, but mostly AMCs.
I'm going to leave the link to that down below in the description and in the comments section as well. So if you are interested in going to that, go check it out down there and you can see if it's available in your area. Now, Kim, so 1991, I believe, A Secret of the Ooze came out following the 1990 movie. Are you planning on doing something similar next year for the sequel?
I would think that we're trying to. I think that Warner Brothers has indicated that they'll remaster that picture as well, and we'll see whether or not Fathom picks up on it. I think part of it's due to what kind of traction they get on this, and one of the things Bobby and I are planning to do later on, maybe around Thanksgiving time, is do a drive-in theater double feature where we'll show 1 and 2 as well. There's in Florida, I think we have 3 drive-in theaters that are all interested in showing the movie again, because at a drive-in you could actually have people could dress up and bring their costumes and have a lot of fun and tailgate as they're watching the movie. So I expect that we'll come back and visit you on that one once we get the details hammered out. But I think that there's just that many fans out there that want to see the picture, and with the shrinking from Regal on this Fathom event, not everybody's going to be able to see it. But
yeah, we were hoping to do that this weekend, but we're bumping up against Fathom's events screening, so we couldn't really breach that. So Kim and Craig had to move that further down the road. So
but I expect that we'll get in touch with Michael Pressman, who directed Secret of the Ooze, and a few of the other key players, maybe Paige, and see if we can't kind of redo some of those fun things that we've done this year.
You'll hear someone wailing and whining and screaming and bitching in the background. That will be me.
Why is that, Bob?
I wanted to do that movie.
Well, that'll be cool, though.
That movie now.
That would be cool if you could lump in the 1990 movie with The Secret of the Ooze, just because of what happened this year, and just kind of still give a little bit of spotlight to that original movie. That'd be cool if something like that could be done. I'm sure the fans would go in droves.
Yeah, I'll recreate my meltdown that Kim was unfortunately privy to in the Golden Harvest office one day. Yeah. Tom Gray stoked the fire. He's looking at this. Here comes Kim. Come on, when he comes in here, you tell him what you're thinking. Poor Kim walked in the door and it was like, "Wow!" He's dealt with me before. He knows me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm harmless, though.
You guys still have the website. Do you guys want to kind of just shout it out real quick before we finish up the video?
Sure. We have a website, which is www.tmntmovie1990.com, and it's got a wee bit of a store on there where you can buy some of the posters that we've got, and we have that cool script book still
it up?
available. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of people were asking me for it after the previous video.
Actually, let me get a copy here.
Here, I got it right here. You have yours? Okay, while he's doing that, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, Kim, go ahead.
Yeah, here it is. We recreated
cool.
it. It's and it's really actually better than the original because they cleaned up the gal who did all the scanning cleaned up all the pages, so it's really a nice book.
And that's available right now on the website.
Yeah.
It is available.
That's incredible. I'm going to leave a link down below for that. I am sure a lot of the people here are going to go check that out.
We're just going to build a store, and especially since the Secret of the Ooze, that just gives us more lead time to make some more of this stuff, While we're on here, even though I'm going off track, but that you guys know me, that's me. I'll take my medication here in about a half hour. But that said, hey Kim, I met a guy here in Phoenix 2 weeks ago. Brian O'Connor, Sandra Day O'Connor's son, arranged this get together, a beer fest, and Barry Goldwater Jr. came, who has the most enormous head I've ever seen in a human being. Patrick Wayne said it's big, but it's empty, which was kind of an interesting observation. And then this guy, Eric Crown, does that ring a bell to you?
No, it doesn't.
He supposedly bought the rights at some point, had the rights to the Ninja Turtles, and then Paramount bought them from him. But doesn't ring a bell.
There was a guy in Arizona.
Eric Crown.
Who was involved with I didn't know Eric. I met there's another guy that I'll have to.
His partner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paramount had to buy it from him. Viacom had to buy it from them. They were holding the rights. And that's when I said to you, Kim and I were talking, Chris, back then. I said, did you know the rights were up for that picture? What were we doing? We should have gone and bought the damn thing.
No, we tried, Bobby. I don't know if you remember, but after the third picture, Gary and I contacted Peter and Kevin and said, we'd like to option the rights again because we think there's still life left in the brand. And I think the price was, our original price was $10,000 option with I think it was a $350,000 rights purchase that may have gone up to $500,000 with a bonus of some sort. I think they wanted $5 million for the rights, just for the rights, and that was.
Is that the rights to everything?
No, just to the movie, to the live.
Oh, just to the movie. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, they ended up selling, to Nickelodeon in 2009. The price tag was $65 million.
Wow.
And what year was this? What year was this, Kim, when you were planning or trying to do this?
This would have been like 95, 96. Once the first three movies had run their course, and we only had the rights to the first three films. So Gary and I said we think there's still life left in this, and when we called Surge Licensing, and Mark said, yeah, but I think the guys are going to hold on to them unless you want to pay a big price. And, that didn't make any sense. But and then Tom Gray negotiated for the fourth movie, the animated picture. He got involved with Mirage. And I think he did that independent of Golden Harvest. By that time, Tom had left Golden Harvest, and he was an independent producer, and he brought a different Chinese company to the table.
Do you happen to know, Kim, if yours would have been a continuation of the third movie, or would it have been a brand new thing, but with suits, or?
I think it would have been. Well, here's the thing: the third movie, Golden Harvest moved away from Henson, from the Creature Shop, and they hired a company called All Effects Inc., which was they made the costumes for the third picture. And I don't know that was they certainly weren't Henson quality costumes, right?
They were all out of Hong Kong.
Well, All Effects, no, it was an LA-based company.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, but it was. They did, and then that movie, of course, was not produced in North Carolina, but rather up in Oregon. But so the fourth movie, we never really got into a creative discussion with them because they pretty much shut down the idea of optioning those rights at that time.
The never getting to like the creation discussions of that fourth movie, what would you have wanted? Would you have wanted it to be just your opinion?
Actually, I would have wanted to go back to the original story and just do a continuation with Judith and that cast
and Bobby.
And Bobby and kind of reboot, take it from there, make it a true sequel to that, or even do the, I don't know that we could have done more of the origin story because I think it was pretty well laid out. Mm-hmm. But I think that Steve Barron also never really got to do his full take on what the Turtles meant, and because there were, he built in so many layers of meaning into the picture, and with Bobby and Todd's help, they really created a model from which you could have sprung forward. The Secret of the Ooze kind of came out of left field, if you will. Obviously, everybody wanted to know how it happened originally, so I guess that was part of it. But no, when Gary and I were talking about it, we felt like, why not just pick up where the first film left off and take it forward from that? Because there's still this crime thing in New York City. There's all of that going on, and
I think it's cool you got a baseball analogy in there, left field. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, for whatever it's worth, Kim, I feel like it would have been the right decision. I feel a lot of fans feel the same way.
Well, we're praying for a reboot. Kim and I talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, you never know, right? You just never know.
We're gonna try. It didn't hurt to keep trying to get the first one made, and certainly it can't hurt to try to get a reboot done.
Yeah,
the first one.
All right, so do you guys have any final things you want to say to the fans before we close it off?
Yeah, I want to thank you, my friend, and I hope you just I hope the old Turtle Den gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thank you.
And we love you. You're like family, and can't thank you enough for taking your time to let us beat the drum for us and the screenings coming up and stuff. But we're all connected on this, so.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is going to broadcast today, but Halloween is usually a great time for Turtle celebration anyway. So because so many kids dress up as I know my grandsons are going to be ninjas this year, and that's all sort of springs from the original Turtle film, as far as I'm concerned. So
well, me too, and and I'm not really into Halloween, but me too. Okay, cowabunga, dude.
Congratulations to the Dodgers, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
awesome. We'll see you guys next time.
Okay, buddy. Thank you.
Good on you, man.
Be safe.
Bye-bye.
Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds.